Hi guys, my name's Barry and welcome back to the channel. I love a good metaphorical ending to a horror film, and The Substance certainly gives us that, so let's dive in. Elisabeth Sparkle is an aging celebrity whose popularity is fading over time. She's let go by her manager Harvey after years of hard work and is left with nothing but a goodbye present, a cookbook. Not ready to give up on her career, she obtains a substance off the black market that allows her to live the best version of herself, and it's what's known as a cell-replicating substance. There are rules for the substance. You activate only once, discard after use. You stabilize every day. You switch every 7 days without exception. Remember, you are one. She gets a food matrix that lasts 7 days, and she also gets a food other self that also lasts 7 days. After seeing Terrifier 3, I didn't think there would be another horror film in 2024 that could shock me, but then along came The Substance. Her better self gets a little greedy, but the consequences are drastic. Even just an hour over can cause disfigurement. It becomes a back and forth between the two of them, both of them trying to get one over on each other with fatal consequences. The sheer body horror here was absolutely mind-blowing. The practical effects were outstanding, but even with those mind-blowing effects and the practical effects, Demi Moore manages to shine through all of that. I've seen many Demi Moore movies in my life, being a young kid growing up through the 80s, 90s and the noughties. So I've seen my fair share of Demi Moore movies, but none of those films that she's done even compare to the performance that she gave us in The Substance. It was absolutely incredible. So how about that ending? Well, if we go back to the beginning, the director beautifully tells the story without the need for words, with the star on the Walk of Fame. It shows how you're only a star for a tiny amount of time. You see over the period at the beginning of the film, people are walking over the star, but first they were taking photographs of the star, and then you're slowly forgotten about over time. Time moves on without you, but it rings truer for female celebrities. Throughout the film, you see that Elisabeth is discriminated against because of her age. She's still a beautiful woman, but society doesn't want to see older beautiful women. Unfortunately, they want to see younger beautiful women. This is where Demi Moore shines, because you see it in her performance here, because Elisabeth knows that that's what society wants. She's already accepted that that's what people want, but she's not ready to give up. She struggles with this realization of the perfection that she's losing due to time. This is why she goes for the drug. It's a movie world equivalent to plastic surgery, but in this case, The Substance. The Substance is taken over to the point where the real Elisabeth has become unrecognizable. It's actually a really powerful message, but it doesn't stop there. When we finally reach the end, her better self becomes so obsessed that she reuses the activator that you should only use once. This gives her the opposite effect. It makes her become this Quasimodo-like monster, and in poetic fashion, her monster finally dies on top of the star of her name. Was it worth it? I believe they went too far with the message, but I think they intentionally went too far with this message. I think it was important to go so far because it's important to show that message where you can do everything you want or can to please all these people that are high up from you, but no matter what you do, you will metaphorically become a monster eventually to these people. It's a very powerful message and a really bold one too. Age discrimination is a thing, and if it continues, people will continue to butcher themselves to the point where they're unrecognizable. And if people continue to do that to themselves, to their own bodies, they won't be themselves anymore. They will become that metaphorical monster to the point of no return. The Substance is a film that I think will get better over time for people. I know that the initial thoughts on the movie are some people didn't either understand the metaphorical message or really like the metaphorical message. And if you watch it at face value, you'll be watching it as this basic film that becomes this monstrous, hideous thing at the end of the film, and you just won't get it or like it. And I can understand that. But if you sit back and think about it, the message that they're trying to tell, they're being over the top intentionally to show people like execs in Hollywood or even anyone around social media, TikTok, all of that. If you butcher yourself, if you go too far, you might not be able to return back to your own self. And the true message is it actually worth it? Personally, I don't think so. So what are your thoughts on The Substance as a film and the message that it gives out? And what are your thoughts on the ending of the movie? Do you think I'm way off, or do you agree with my thoughts there? As always, guys, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon.
Meeting adjourned.
I'll be right back.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Ever played Skin the Cat?
Someone's in the back seat!